Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and this time we're going to be playing some more top ladder. I'm currently 60th in the world right now. I'm only one win basically away from my season highest, and I'm using my ELIXIR GOLEM SPARKY deck that I used a lot. You guys probably have saw it. I used it in a couple of videos already, but I'm using it again because guys, it's just so good right now, and it's what I'm planning on using the rest of the season. Unfortunately though, the ELIXIR GOLEM, which are getting nerfed next balance change, but I'm trying to take advantage of it this season and try my hardest to get a top 15 finish, or 10th, sorry, top 10 finish, because my best finish is 15th, and I want to do my best and try to beat that and get a top 10 finish, because that would be really, really nice. That's my goal. So I'm gonna go ahead and search for the first game. I don't really have a trophy goal this video, but it would be nice to get to, I would say, 7350, so that's like 2 wins for now. So I'll just go ahead and search for the first game, and as always, if it takes too long to find the first game, I'll edit out the search times. But guys, yeah, as we're searching, I'll talk a little bit about yeah, kind of like what I would like to see. So personally, the witch, I would love if it went back to normal in the next balance change. I'm not sure if that's going to happen though, but I think that would be the best thing to do. Just put it back to how it was, because I think where it was at before, it was really balanced. And I think wall breakers just need like a damage nerf, like a straight up damage nerf of like 10-15% or something like that. But anyways, it looks like we found a game. So let's focus here. He goes in with a mortar, so I'm just going to go in with a fisherman and see what he does. And he's going to go in with a musketeer, so I'm going to Sparky. I hope he doesn't have rocket. The only problem is some people who use the mortar deck he's using have rocket, but some have poison, so I'm hoping it is the poison variant, but we don't really know until he reveals it. I'm going to go in with a baby dragon, and then I'm going to go in with an ELIXIR Golem. So it looks like he does have the poison. That's actually really good for us, because that means our Sparky is going to get a lot of value, and since he just used a poison, he obviously doesn't have anything for the witch now. And honestly guys, I think we're probably going to take his tower right now. But we do, okay, we don't take his tower, but we do get in poison log range. I'm going to fisherman here, and then I actually want to go in with a Sparky, because I think we could potentially save our tower. It's gonna be very, very low, but I think it's worth saving just because we want to make him work for it. And the other thing is we don't really have to worry too much, since we're guaranteed to take his left tower with poison and log. So he goes in with a musketeer there. He might end up going in for a log. No, it looks like he just goes in with a musketeer by itself. So I'm just gonna simply log that, and we'll see what he does. So he's gonna mortar. I'm definitely gonna witch here to counter that. Witch does a lot of damage to it, and there's really no way he can stop it. Alright, we need to be really, really careful, guys, because I kind of want to make sure that we get his left tower, because I don't really want to have to play my poison on it. But I think we will have to, because we should take advantage of that mortar there. And if we don't poison, you never know, we might not even end up getting it. So it's pretty important to do. I'm going to go in with my Sparky. And let's go ahead and log. And he's just going to snowball. So I think he's going to have to miner the other lane. And we're going to let that go, because I didn't think I was going to catch it. I mean, I would have had to predict it, obviously. And it's pretty risky to do that. I think it's just better to ignore it. And he goes in for a really aggressive snowball there. And the mortar doesn't even end up locking on the tower, so I would say that wasn't really worth it for him at all. I'm going to go in really aggressive here with another ELIXIR Golem, and then log. And then let's EWIS here. So that mortar was interesting. It's going to distract the other ELIXIR Golem, but the other one's on his tower. And now that he has the mortar out of rotation, we can basically cycle stuff in the back, knowing that he won't be able to go in with mortar at the bridge. So I'm going to go in with the baby dragon, and he goes in with a musketeer. Pretty interesting musketeer in my opinion. I'm going to elixir golem. I'm going to go in with a witch, and then I'm going to go in with the fisherman, because I know he's going to play a Valkyrie, and then log those skeletons. And now that the Valkyrie's out of the way, maybe we can get some damage with the elixir golem, but he does mortar. Oh, but look at that, fisherman locks on the tower, so now I can just Sparky again. Things are looking pretty good for us here. He might go in with another musketeer in the middle. No, he doesn't. Alright, I'm going to elixir golem now. And there's his musketeer. So I'm definitely going to poison that because we're going to hit the tower, get a lot of damage. And then I'm going to go into the fisherman here because I know he's going to Valkyrie. Alright, baby dragon might end up locking on the tower. Ooh, really close. Unfortunately, it doesn't, but the blobs are going to get damaged for sure. And that's going to put us in a poison range. That's going to be a good game. So pretty intense there, but honestly, guys, when you're versing a mortar deck, things are pretty easy for you in double elixir. You just keep up the pressure, and also kind of unfortunate for him that he didn't have a single reset to the Sparky. Like, he just had a snowball, and a poison. Like, obviously, poison does really good against the witch, but yeah, there's just, like, really no way for him to stop that Sparky. Like, he even went in for, like, an aggressive musketeer in the pocket, just trying to do everything he could against the Sparky, and it just was way too much of a problem for him. And then also, obviously, just the fisherman pulling away the Valkyrie. We predicted that a couple of times, and then really from there wasn't much he can do. So we're at 73-18 right now. Let me see where there's what that's at. So that's 45th in the world. We're 15 places higher than we were before the game, and we're only like 5 trophies off of our season highest. So next game we win, we'll end up getting a new season highest. Alright, I'll go ahead and search for the next game, and hopefully we can find a game relatively quick, and if we don't, I can edit out the time. But while we're waiting, so as you guys heard me say, I would like the witch to go back to how it normally was. I would like the wall breakers to get a 10 to 15% damage nerf, and I think what was the other, I'm losing, why can't I think of the other card that's really broken and needs a nerf? The elixir golem. I'm playing it right now. Anyways, I think the elixir golem should be 4 elixir. I think that's a good nerf to it because it's still, like, I think it's still going to be viable. The fact that it does so much damage and has so much, like, HP for 4 elixir, just being 1 elixir more, I think that would be good. Alright, so we're playing against Hardcore Gamer here. He's quite a bit higher than us, so if we win, we're actually going to get probably, like, 35 trophies. Alright, so he cycles a baby dragon in the back. I'm going to wait and then cycle my own baby dragon. The reason why I want to wait is because I want my arena tower to target the baby dragon. So then ours wins the interaction. And he's actually going to go ahead and zap, so I'm going to log here. So baby dragon zap, I think he might be using, there's another elixir golem deck that has Mega Knight in it, and I feel like that's the deck he's running. So it's pretty bad that he has zap for our Sparky, but at least we have, like, poison for his witch and stuff. Alright, and he's gonna go in with a Night Witch. Pretty aggressive in my opinion. But he kind of wanted to defend that, Ewiz, or Witch. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a baby dragon again on top of his. And I think we're just gonna kind of take it kind of easy here until double, but wait a minute. Actually, since he just went in with a zap, I'm gonna go ahead and Sparky, because it's single elixir and there's no way he's gonna be able to cycle back to another, like, zap for the Sparky. So I'm gonna try to fisherman here to pull that elixir golem away. And we're going to take his tower, but he's going to take ours as well, so we kind of have a tower trade situation right here. I don't really know how I feel about that, but I think, like, things seem to be alright. We just need to be kind of careful. I think, guys, we might end up losing here. Yeah. That was unfortunate. As I said, Zap on the Sparky does, like, really good against it. And also, I think, like, overall, I played that, like, a little sloppy. Like, maybe the Sparky was a little bit too aggressive. Like, in single, in the back. But maybe what I should have done is played the Fisherman a little bit quicker. So then that way I could have pulled the Elixir Golem and the Sparky ended up shooting it. But only minus 23, so not really that bad, I would say. But yeah, overall, that game was kind of, yeah, kind of a complete disaster. I don't really know, yeah, like, what really went wrong. But yeah, as I said, he had the Mega Knight. That's partially what I was, like, kind of worried about. But he didn't even really use it all game. But yeah, I mean, Zap is kind of annoying because it, like, resets the Sparky. There isn't that much Zap in the meta right now, which is why I really like using the Sparky. But yeah, let's just move on to the next one. I mean, it's only 23, and the game before we won 26, so we were 3 trophies higher than where we started, so I think, like, I'm still pretty happy with where we're at right now. And then, alright, so here we go. We're versing again someone a bit higher than us. So if we win this, we would probably get around 35 trophies, which is really good. I definitely want to get 35 trophies. I think it's like, I don't know exactly what it is, but I think it would be like 34, 35. And he has a tombstone, so, and a knight. It almost makes me wonder if he's using a graveyard. I saw some people using this classic graveyard NATO deck, which is pretty surprising in this meta, but I think this is what he's using because no other deck that I know of has the tombstone. And there's the Ice Wizard, so I'm thinking, guys, that's what it is. I want to play my Witch here, so then that way, the baby dragon dies. And pretty, actually, kind of like a bad poison on his part, like the Witch goes outside of it. Alright, let's go in with a Sparky here and see what he does. He might just go in with a tombstone. Yeah, there's the tombstone. So what I'm probably going to do is log it, but wait a little bit, of course, so then the log can go through all the skeletons. So I'll just, Ewiz here. And I think we can log here, should be able to hit it, and then Baby Dragon, because that's outside of the poison, and we want to be able to kill his Baby Dragon, so I think he's going to be able to defend this quite easily. But he does have the Sparky still to deal with, and that didn't kill it. Hopefully the Sparky can shoot and at least hit the Knight. Unfortunately it didn't, but I am cycled back to another Sparky, so I will be able to finish off that Knight and Ice Wiz with no problem. And since he poisoned, now we have the ability to play our Witch and try to kill that baby dragon. So pretty clean defense, I would say there. What I did was I poisoned the graveyard and then I kind of just spaced stuff out as I defended the other cards. And I'm going to go opposite lane here because going same lane hasn't really been working for us. So I'm just going to Witch here and poison, and that should be able to stop everything. Elixir Golem the Kite. And that actually wasn't supposed to be an Elixir Golem, it was supposed to be a, baby dragon. I'm gonna, again, poison the graveyard, though. And then Elixir Golem. And he goes in for a really aggressive Knight, so I can probably just go ahead and pull that over, have the Sparky kill it, and then get a nice push going other lane. Let's log that tombstone to try to get that Sparky to the tower. Unfortunately, though, he does have a nice knight there last second and saved himself. It's Baby Dragon here. Keep applying pressure. And I'm going to send my E-Wiz over here, outside range of the poison. It's exactly what we want. And it might end up dying here. No, it stays alive, actually. And Fisherman to pull the Ice Wizard, and once again, I think we're going to be able to defend here. Let's go ahead and cycle another Sparky in the back. And there's his Tombstone, so I think once again here he's going to be able to defend. But you know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to be a little aggressive here with my poison. This is my first offensive poison all game, and I think it's going to end up being alright because he went in for a defensive graveyard, which means he shouldn't be able to pressure us now. And log on top of that Tombstone. And let's go ahead and poison again. And he has to go in for another defensive graveyard. I think those blobs are gonna put us into poison range. That's gonna be the game, guys. Hopefully I'm commentating alright as I'm playing. It's really hard to like focus and play at the same time when you're this high up. So hopefully you guys can understand a little bit. I'm trying my best to kind of like, you know, talk as I'm playing. So, alright. We're at 73-29 right now, 34th in the world, moving up again. So we gained about we got 11 trophies from that exchange, because 23 and then 34, so we got 11 off of that, and then we got 3 from the other interaction. So I guess then that would mean we're 14 trophies higher than where we started. Or no, no, because we started below 70. Never mind. I can't do math right now. Alright, anyways, we're 34th, though. Let's just go ahead and play another game. If we win the next one, we're at our goal, and I'll probably stop there. Because I think if we win one more... let me just check where that would be real quick. So, we're currently at 34th, and then if we win one more, that would put us at about 24th, most likely. 24th or higher, depending on how many we get. Sometimes when you win a game, you only get like 20, depending on how high the other person is. So yeah, as I said, Elixir Golem I would like to see before Elixir, and some buffs I would like to see. I want Zappies to get a buff, guys. I'm a huge fan of the Zappies. I like using a Royal Hog Zappies deck, and again, we found a game quick, so no need to edit. So good luck, and I would really like to see Zappies get a buff, honestly. They're just like one of the worst cards in the game right now, and I really think they're a really interesting card, and they have a really interesting mechanic to them. Okay, so this guy decides to Sparky in the back. I don't want to Sparky in the back and do the same thing as he does. Do the same thing. He's gonna... Unfortunately for us here, we don't have a E-Wiz in rotation, so we're gonna have to log that Sparky back, and that was not that good for us. Huh. Pretty unfortunate that he went that aggressive there. We didn't have an E-Wiz in cycle. Wasn't much we could do there. Yeah, that was really unfortunate for us. He Sparkied, and then we couldn't... Yeah, that's frustrating. I'll do my best to come back, guys, but yeah, this does not look good. That was really not the start I was hoping for. And he has Executioner 2, so that's going to make things even harder for us. Alright, well, I'll cycle my Witch here in the back, because he's probably going to go for the left lane, if I had to guess. I think we have to 3-crown him. That's, like, the only way we're going to win. So, let's Fisherman... pull that away, and then I'm gonna go ahead here and try to build a push, but you know, he has Sparky, so I think it's just all gonna die, unfortunately. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and play our own Sparky. Yeah, that sucks, guys. Kind of a really unlucky start for us. That's sometimes what happens, like, some games you can just get really unlucky with how the start of the game turns out, but is what it is. So what I want to do is Fisherman to block, because I didn't want the Mini P.E.K.K.A to one-shot the EWIS. Let's go in with a Witch here. He does Giant, which we can easily pull away, obviously. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game, guys. Pretty unfortunate loss. I think that's what ticks me off the most when you lose a game because of the start, or like starting hand. That was really unfortunate. We had no EWIS to reset his Sparky, so we were forced to like cycle a Witch, which did nothing for us. Yeah, that was kind of unlucky. I want to watch that replay real quick, because I don't know what I could have done differently. That was kind of felt like a bit unlucky for us. So we go with a Baby Dragon. The reason why I don't want a Sparky, because I didn't have an EWIS in rotation, and I don't have a reset to the Sparky besides the EWIS, so if I just Spark in the back, I'm spending a lot of Elixir not getting back to EWIS. So, you know, I Witch. I'm just, you know, trying my best here to get back to EWIS, and you can see there's really not much I can do. If I had an EWIS in this cycle right here, I would have been able to play it right on top of the Sparky and basically take little to no damage. Because I had to cycle a log here, wasting 2 Elixir basically in order to get me to that EWIS. And then by that time, I had no Elixir to defend the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So, little unlucky there, but let's go ahead and move on to the next game. This will probably be the last game, because I think we played like 4, I think, so this would be the 5th. And I think win or loss, I'll stop here, because if I lose, I don't want to tilt too much. And at the same time, if I win, I think I just want to take a little bit of a break anyways. So here we go. Again, we found a game pretty quickly. So let's just see if he wants to do anything, and then if he doesn't, we can just go ahead and cycle a log. And he's going to Dark Prince, so we can log that. Dark Prince isn't used that much in this meta, actually. So, kind of curious to see what he has. Let's Fisherman as well. And he logs it, so it could be P.E.K.K.A. I mean, it could be... it could even be Giant. I think it's P.E.K.K.A. or Giant. I don't know what else has Dark Prince. Golem? Alright, so it's definitely P.E.K.K.A. or Giant, because he has the EWIS, Dark Prince, and the Athlog. So, it's P.E.K.K.A. or Giant. And it's Giant, because he has the Mega Minion. So, he's going to decide to Fireball that EWIS, so now I'm comfortable playing my... my Witch here. Let's go ahead and try to punish him for using that Fireball, just not having anything for that Witch. And that EWIS is just going to get pulled, unfortunately, for him. I think he's back to Fireball now, but at this point, is it too late? I think it is. Yeah, that Fireball really hurt him when he Fireballed the EWIS. He just had nothing to kill the Witch with, and it got too much value. See there, he's back to Fireball, but as I said, too late already. I'm going to pressure him again with a Witch here. Just no Fireball again. I'm just taking advantage of him not having Fireball. Pre-log here for the Dark Prince. Fortunately, the Skeleton's distracted, so that didn't really work out for us. He's probably here, yeah, gonna try to go all in. So I'm gonna do my best to stop this here. So let's go in with a Kite. And then a Witch. So it looks like here we're going to be able to stop that quite easily. And that's going to be game. That actually got really close at the end. He almost took the left tower. That was insanely close, actually. So only 24 off that. We do end higher than where we started, and we're 40th right now. I'm fine with that. I think I'm gonna stop here, take a little break from ladder. This is what I normally do. Since ladder's pretty stressful at the top, I normally, like, beginning or middle of the season, I can play like hours of ladder, like 2 hours in a row. But typically when I'm high up, what I like doing is playing like in sections, so like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and then taking a break. And this is like a perfect amount of time since it was a video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and excuse me, I kind of like burped as I said that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and the gameplay. I'm gonna try to get one more video out before the season ends. It's very hard for me to upload videos on Saturday and Sunday, the last 2 days of the season, because I'm really like trying hard to focus, and it's really hard to like record a live ladder video on those days. But if I'm really high up or something, and if you guys would like to see replays or something, let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because obviously if I'm watching replays, that's not stressful, and I can do that no matter how high up I am. So let me know if you're interested in that. I can do, on Saturday or Sunday, I can do replays at the very end of the season, and maybe next Thursday, I'll see if I can do live ladder, if I feel comfortable doing it. And I'll try to, maybe if I do it on Thursday, what I'll do is I'll try to push to 7,500 or something. Like that'll be a goal. Maybe that's because Thursday I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have pushed up at least another 100 trophies by then. So I think that would be a good video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you did. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And comment below what you guys, want to see. And let me know if you guys would like to see replays of top ladder Saturday or Sunday. And as I said, I'm going for top 10 finish the season. I hope I can do it. I mean, it's not going to be easy. It never is easy to finish top 10, but at least, I am using a deck that's really good, and I would say I'm pretty good with it, so I think I have a good chance. All right, thanks again. Until next time, guys.